Okay, there is Martin Bakole at the airport about to board Saudi Arabia, which is a 9 to 10 hour flight from the Congo. Okay, that's where he was. Shout out to Boxing King Media for keeping us updated. And it's my job to keep you counterpunched. Okay. I know what people are saying. I know. What the hell is that? Okay. Yes, that is a gut. Okay. And don't be alarmed because a lot of people, I've seen the comments, of the post, the original post, and they were horrific. They were, hey, what's going on with him? He looks like he's out of shape. He doesn't look fit. Joseph Parker might win. All types of different comments have been towards Martin Bakole and his size, okay? And I'll say this, like I said before, and I'll say it again and again and again. The heavyweight division has no weight limit. Therefore, you will see sizes from 220 all the way to 300 plus, okay? They don't have a diet like regular boxers. Regular boxers have to make weight, and if they can't make weight, they don't get paid, right? Or they lose their belt on the scales or something else worse. Heavyweights, it does not apply to them, okay? Him and Zilly Zhang, those guys can eat. They must hang out at the same eateries. They must do the same thing because they get it in. Look at Zilly Zhang. He's a big man, and the big man has a big appetite, okay? Lawrence Okoli, that guy, I seen him dancing and hula hooping. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, God, he's a massive guy, but he also has a massive punch along with that massive appetite. Okay, so keep that in mind. One of the most bad built fighters in all of creation, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, can relate to that. He looks like he needs to be on The Biggest Loser. But understand, not too many people are going to whoop him when they fight. Tyson Fury still has those hands, so it don't matter how he's built. My only concern is how well or how much in shape is he? How far along with this training camp has he been? We've seen him on social media. We've seen him train. We've seen him in the gym. So that's a positive. That's a plus because he's going to need it against someone that's in shape, that's mind is set, that is focused at the task at hand. And I think between him and his trainer, Andy Lee, they're going to be pretty tough to beat. So he's going to need his A game. But what if he doesn't have his A game? What if he has his B- game? Will it be enough to defeat Joseph Parker? That's my concern. I know he's not ready because that fight wasn't supposed to be the Aprils. That's a lot of weeks that you're just snatching off the calendar to go in there against Parker, okay? And understand the interim WBA Parker at this point. That's what it is now. It's not the IBF because Daniel Dubois pulled out. So it is what it is. He's going to have to perform. He's going to have to show people. That hunger is going to have to thrive and shine through. Because if not, I think it's over for Bakole. I don't think he can get those fights like that. Because even if Parker gets past him, people are still going to want to duck him because there's not going to be any reward if there's no title on the line. Okay, but now we see him looking like he's a taxi cab driver sitting there waiting for a flight to go and fight Joseph Parker, which is in shape. You start thinking a certain type of way. I know I did. When I seen it, I was like, look at that stomach. Ooh, good googity goo, right? But shapes don't make fights, and shapes don't win fights. Fighters win fights. So keep that in mind. You guys tell me what you think of Martin Bakole boarding the airport on the plane right now, going to Saudi Arabia, but looking like he's had a hoagie sandwich one too many. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.